Have you had the opportunity to really check out Parents Out the Mud podcast? Well, you need to go to YouTube, type in Parents Out the Mud, because if you are a parentpreneur and you want to learn how to get it out the mud, this is the show for you. What's up, everybody? I am Kezia Nicole, your host for Parents Out the Mud. And listen, had a long week, so I need everybody to grab your Moto bottles. Come on, Parents Out the Mud, Moto bottles. You're feeling better. You are full of energy. You are filled of great health and healing. And then you open up your Moto bottle and you liquefy your positive affirmations. And that's what I did. I gotta do that. Okay. I gotta do it, y'all, because the way that this whole parentpreneur, let me tell y'all about how many times I quit this week. I done pictured myself getting a job, especially now with this whole like who our president is and all of that. Listen, I gotta definitely stay hydrated, okay? But today I am excited because I have special guests. I have a special host. We're gonna talk about balancing money. We're gonna talk about balancing time. We're gonna talk about balancing family without sacrificing your sanity. And to help me discuss and interview our guest today, now give it up for Lita Wee. Hey, Lita.
Hi,
How are you?
I am happy to be here.
We are happy to be here. And for those of you that don't know, this is Lita Wee, okay? Lita Wee, the beautiful Lita Wee, okay? For all the wee ones out there that's on her in her group, okay? Please let everybody know all my parentpreneurs know how amazing Lita Wee is. And so Lita, we're about to get started. We're about to bring in our special guest. I know it's been a long time since you have connected with him, so this is going to be a great reunion. Y'all, please welcome to the studio Mr. Arthur Ricks, aka King.
Hello, hello, hello. Take some snaps, man. Some
Hey,
snaps.
how are you doing?
I am perfecto. Thanks for asking. How you guys doing?
Awesome. We're doing good. We're doing
Wonderful.
good. Awesome. How did everybody feel about yesterday? Arthur, what was your reaction yesterday?
Unified Thrive is always for me. I don't. To me, it doesn't. It don't. It don't. I don't got no. It don't got no bearing on me for real. For real. I'm gonna get into it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the minds. I'm Unify and Thrive. I'm gonna stay healthy. I'm gonna take care of my personal responsibilities. You know what I'm talking about. So
for
that's how I feel about
sure.
it. I know a lot of people had that energy in the air that they it was just the energy of the
Feel
vision,
hopeless.
and I'm trying to stay away from that.
Mhm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
mhm.
we knew that already. Though it's America, ain't what you expect them to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Good point.
They ain't trying to do no black woman. They said it can't be a black woman before it's a white woman.
I thought about that immediately after I saw the results. Like, what were we really thinking? A black woman?
Yeah. A black woman? Listen, on a woman, they definitely not, if they got a rig, they not. But let's talk about you, right? Let's talk about King. You are here on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. I always like
Absolutely.
to have our audience learn about our guests. Can you share a little bit about like how many children you have, how long you've been in business?
Sure. I got some babies. I'm just getting
Yeah,
started in the
baby.
kid game. I got a 6, a 4, and a 2-year-old. Everybody
Ooh.
2 years and 2 days and 2 months apart.
Okay.
What?
Was that on purpose?
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like
I know
Dick
she was
Gregory
one
said,
of
I was just
those
trying to give him some
planned
booty.
parents.
Oh nah.
He's got a
Of
rhythm.
course not.
They're just very rhythmic
I guess
people.
so. I guess so.
Rhythmic, right?
Uh, so yeah, I got the babies. I've
But
been business for a while.
yeah,
I've been doing at Keys knows I've been doing so now reviews. I've been reviewing for a while. I started that maybe in
yep.
20. I can't even tell you when. 13, 15 maybe
Had to
2015, maybe
be, yep,
2016.
20. Okay. So it was way before me because I met you in like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2016, 2015 ish.
About
So yeah.
2015 this year. So we met. So that I've been doing that. So I done evolved a whole lot from teaching people literacy to building websites to being a tech professional to a podcaster 2 times,
Yeah.
and then Now I'm a vendor. I sell products outside. So yeah, I do a lot.
Awesome. And just so y'all know, Novel Views is amazing. I have two amazing sons that are into technology, and it's because of Novel Views and the work that he exposed them to with computers and computer literacy. So shout out to Novel Views
Appreciate
and
that.
your
Give me
work.
chills to hear that.
Yeah,
That's
for
how
sure.
Michael. That's how little Michael
Yep,
got
Michael.
started.
Yep, Michael
That's
and
really
Nigel.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so now Nigel's
Okay.
this computer savvy person, and Michael is
Mm-hmm.
this digital art and graphic designer. Um, and that's all from the foundation of Novel Views. So just
That's
the
Oh,
fact that
awesome.
you were able to pour into them that way, shout out to them. And we still got your pens. I got a whole bunch of them, just so you know.
good, good, good. Keep it up.
Yeah. So I definitely want to get into it. You mentioned that um you are a vendor, and I know we've talked about in the
Mhm.
past about what that looks like to
Absolutely.
like sell products and just go hard with
Mhm.
asking for the sale and getting the business. What would you say like your biggest financial mistake that you made when you first started becoming a vendor and deciding to make a living that way? How did it affect you and your family?
You said biggest mistake.
Yeah, the biggest mistake. So like when you were purchasing your first
Not buying
set.
enough. Not
Yeah.
buying enough. Not betting on myself. So like, so my product is the first product I went outside with was the LED lights. I got some LED lights. They light up some Halloween masks
Mhm.
or party masks, or bar mitzvahs or Mardi Gras or just any type of party, right? They're masks. So we get regular masks, so like masks that go on your face, plastic or ceramic, right? And we put LED lights on it, LED strips or L wire, and they are battery operated. And so I got inspired from the Purge movie. The Purge movie had, so if you know the Purge movie, they got the little LED lights with the X on the eyes or whatever. And so I seen those in the movie, and I was like, maybe I can try to sell those. So I went on, Alibaba or whatever, AliExpress. They had them. They were cheap. I bought a couple, maybe 60 to 90 masks. And then I was like, all right, now what? And so I went outside and I was like, where am I going to sell these things at? Because I didn't know how to sell online. But this is before COVID, so people were going outside the events, and I lucked up to be near a Halloween attraction. So I went to the Halloween attraction. I met the owner, the guy who was putting it on. I said, "Hey man, I got these masks. I bought a couple of them, showed him. I was like, these might be kind of cool for your crowd or whatever." He's like, yeah, cool, come on out. And like one of my first sales was I sold them. I didn't know how to price them or anything, right? I'm gonna go try something. Right? I'm just gonna try this thing because my prayer at the time was, man, God, I need a skill like barbers. I need a skill like hairstylists. I need a skill like mechanics, right? I need a skill that I can go out here and make some money every day and just make some bread every day. Because barbers can go make money in any city, any state, any county, in anywhere and cut some hair. Hairstylist the same way, mechanic. He can see a car on the side of the road and he can get to it and get some money, right? So that was my
Mhm.
prayer at the time. So I found these masks. Like I said, the first mask that I sold, I didn't know how to price it. It was $50. I sold it to a gentleman $50. He was like, "Yeah, cool, no problem, easy money." He didn't blink. I'm in Northern Virginia, so they don't really blink and stuff like that. But what caught my eye was he came back 15 minutes later. Like I got two other kids. I don't know what I was thinking. I need two more, and I was like, "Oh, I'm
Mhm.
in there." I made
Yeah.
$150 in less than 15 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, I'm rocking." So
Mhm.
when I said I bought those 60, 70 masks, I sold them out within 2 or 3 weeks, and I was just like, my $600 went to $2,500 in a matter of weeks, and I was just like, I'm looking at my 2 weeks check of $1,500, $1,700 from working, and I'm looking at my $2,500 that I made outside, and it's like I missed something somewhere, right? So that's kind of how I got started.
Mhm.
And the biggest mistake, like I said, is not buying enough, but it was, and it's always still not buying enough because when I go places, I'm still selling out. And I'm like, damn, I should just be buying more, but it's part of the game.
Wow, that is so encouraging. And I had the youth investors a little bit a few weeks ago, and they ran out of hoodies, and I was like, what can we sell? We were at the Oktoberfest. It was like a youth
Mm-hmm.
event or whatever, or like a concert, and we went into the Dollar Tree around the corner and got those like LED like glasses. And like, I think they were like $2.89. I'm talking about we sold out so fast. And like each one of those glasses was like, we charged $5 for them. And like they were buying
Yeah, I paid
them.
$1 for them.
With
Right.
the
Yeah.
other, yeah, like, and so I was so encouraged by that. And because of you thinking about you and what you have done, that actually like is what helped me teach the young people about entrepreneurship. And so what I would imagine is your kids, I'm imagining, how do you share this idea with your children as far as
So
like entrepreneurship and how you garner that?
they're fairly young, right? But I do involve them with, so think about selling, right? And period. ABC, always be selling, always be closing, right? One thing about it is there's a couple of evergreen areas to get into. Old people, people could get old. Pregnant people, they're always going to be pregnant. Children, everybody's always going to have children, right? And so with that being said, when I get my products, I give it to my kids. I let them play with it. I let them tear it up. I let them break it up and see how durable it is. And so that kind of information I can relate to the customer I'm talking, because most of the time kids are gonna see it and be like, "Oh, I love this, mom, dad." But the parent has the buying decision, and I'm like, I have 3 kids. I got a 6 and 4 2-year-old. Right? They try to break it, they don't. And then when I have conversations like that, they're like, "Oh, really?" Like it's so relatable to them. They're just like, "All right, here, take my money," because my kid is over here gleeing. My kid is over here through the moon. And there's nothing else around this park or this event or festival that makes them glee, right? And so that is one way I involve the children. But also my older child, my son, I get home for some money, cash money. Here, count this, right? You count this, right? How much money is this? And then he gets to understand what that is, right? I'm getting boxes and stuff all the time. What is this? Where'd you get this for? Why is this? How does this work? And he goes outside. He's been going for me recently outside to these events, and I'm having him talk.
And can you kind of share a little bit? I mean, everybody know what outside means, but you share what you mean by outside.
I'm going to vendor events. So like I said before, to me, I don't know how to sell online the greatest. I haven't cracked the online code yet. And then also the instant gratification of I make a sale right now, right? I can get a sale right now. I get some happiness right now. If my website gets, let's say 200 people visited today or this week, and I get a sale, that's cool. But if I get 200 people come through my table and I make 20 sales, I know what they like, when they like it, how they like it, why they like it, right? I kind of get that instant feedback of what they're going on, right? So, and my son, so when I have my side, I have him talking to other people or even their children, right? Because while I'm talking to the parent, he can entertain their child, right? With even just playing with the toy, right? Or even just letting them know that we have this too, or we have these as well, right? So just getting him the confidence enough to talk to other people and to be vocal and to understand what's going on inside the business.
That's amazing. And it sounds like that you learn how to integrate your children into the business. So then that brings me to the next question. I know we talked about this before, but the work-life balance and choosing, are your kids, I believe your kids are homeschooled, right?
Right. Yeah.
Still? Yeah.
Yep.
Like you choosing to homeschool your children. And I know Lita can relate to this because, you know, her son was homeschooled for a while, and how you manage running a business, working a job, and then also having your children at home. Like, how are you able to prioritize time?
There it is.
Yeah. Come on out. Come on, let me sip a little water. Come on out. How are you able to prioritize growing the business and being present when, you know, with your children being so young, they demand so much attention?
I got a cheat code. I got a wife. I got somebody in the house. I got a cheat code. Like it don't work without her. It don't work without, having somebody, being able to school the children, right? To give me time to focus on other things and to do what I need to do. I'm here. I'm present. One of my favorite sayings is remain perfectly present right? I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but that means in every moment I'm available, I'm aware of what's going on, right? So, but I'm a big firm believer of put myself first, right? I put myself first. Low key, forget them kids, like, cause if I ain't healthy, I ain't fed, I ain't read,
Right.
I ain't prayed up, I ain't emotionally stable,
Right.
they're not gonna get the best version of me. And then also
Right.
when they see me do that, they understand they need to be that for themselves, right? So when they when I,
Mm-hmm.
to me, parents who give them kids first and give them everything they need, but they're lacking and they're taking away from themselves. How can you teach them how to put themselves first when you not even showing them how to put yourself first? That's just my motto. I don't know. I don't. That's just me, right? So, um, I said with my wife, she does the schooling, right? I help. I'm here, but in the homeschool program, we go to different events, we go to different festivals. She's in different communities, right? She has access to resources, right? So I'm just paying for stuff. I'm, whatever she needs, we taking care of, right? We're driving wherever we need to go. So I gotta prioritize myself first, though. I gotta be sane. I gotta be whole. I gotta be healthy before I can
That's
give
right.
them everything they need, right? Ain't no need of pouring into them out of an empty cup,
You can't.
right?
I would like to hear more about your philosophy on being perfectly present.
Okay. Uh,
That's a pretty powerful concept.
me and my dad are 30 years apart to the day, to the year
Mm.
almost. They were 30 when they had me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
his birthday's in March. I'm in January. So when I was one, he was 30, 31, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when I was 25, I was like, man, that dude had the same 25 years I had. Why he
Mm-hmm.
ain't X amount of Z? Why he ain't
Mm-hmm.
ABC, right? And so to
Mm-hmm.
me, it was like from that point on, there's no regrets. I'm not doing the regret thing. I'm not uh, wishing I coulda, shoulda, coulda, or woulda. What if I woulda, right? More like I'm making the
Mm-hmm.
best decision I can now in every moment of being present, every moment, right? So I'm making the best choices. And if it ain't the best choice, I'm gonna take that lesson and I'm gonna move forward. Ain't no going back because ain't no going back, right? Like when Keys asked about the biggest mistake, it was hard because I don't know. My hardest mistake is just probably not buying more. But again, I buy more than that. I spend maybe I ain't a big dog. I spend about $2,500 to $3,000, per order on a product. And
Mm-hmm.
again, I just said I still didn't buy enough. So I'm always finding
Mm-hmm.
new events to go to. I'm always finding new products to try out. I got at least 2 shipments of products over $2,500 that I sold. Maybe I got 400 pieces of, and I sold maybe 5 of them. Right? I still got a buttload of stuff in the house that I haven't sold, that I haven't been able to move. But it's like uh, I'm remaining perfectly present because I'm learning about the product. I'm learning. One of the products I had was an air chair. Uh, it was great. I went to an event. It was a cool event. It had some little competition. I was out doing the competition. Right. I did outdid the competition, but the
Mm-hmm.
product itself just wasn't a great product. Only because it was too much
Mm-hmm.
friction. Customers don't like friction, especially when they buy stuff right now. It was too much work for them. Like so with the mask, there's no work. You put the batteries in, you put it on. With shirts,
Mm-hmm.
press it up, you put it on. Right. So that's something I learned. Or when I got my LED shirts and I went to the Caribbean Fest, they was like, I like the flag, but I don't want that to light up on my shirt. I don't want the flag to light up. It was a much mature crowd for that product. And I was like, oh, okay. Just remaining perfectly present in as much as I possibly can. So that's my philosophy on
That and that is awesome because it really sounds like that you are establishing boundaries, and I'm sure that you had to learn to establish those boundaries as you grow your business, because some of us will just go hard, like, okay, you had that experience, you were able to order a lot, you were able to test the product and all of this, but there still has to remain some type of standard. And that's what I love about seeing Black fathers in the home, is that that's one of the things that they create are boundaries, and not necessarily boundaries, but like stability, and saying like,
it.
this is what we're going to do. And even teaching teaching your wife and teaching your children to take care of yourself. That's another example of boundaries that you have set with your family. What
Right.
have you what can you share a little bit about the first time you realized how not to burn yourself out? Because I mean, you're juggling a lot between working and fathering and running
Mm.
a business. How do you avoid the burnout um, to ensure that
So,
it, that your boundaries are respected?
well, first of all, I'm in IT, so I get to work remote. Another blessing, right? Another blessing. I'm remote, so I ain't got to go nowhere. I did the office thing a couple times. It's cool. I ain't knocking nobody who do it, but me, I just am blessed to not have to, right? But one time there was I said I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say yeah to everything. I'm gonna just say because people just be asking you stuff, right now, and they don't be wanting nothing. They don't be needing your time. But like I'm just saying yes. I went like a week just telling everybody yeah. Man, I did so many dummy missions. I did so many $2 loans, buying people, food just cause, just to see what it was like to say yeah. I learned the importance of my no, right? You can tell somebody no, and it's okay. You can. They don't half the time they don't even want anything, right? They just want to see if you would do whatever they're asking, right? But it's more important for you to say no because my time is important and my energy is important. So like I'm telling you no, and if you can't deal with me telling you no this one time or not now this one time, right? Then you shouldn't be around me or you don't deserve my energy in the first place, right? So that's that's what I got from that. Like I was telling people, yeah, just saying yeah to everything. And after that week, I was like, oh, I get it. No, no, I'll stand on my nose. I'll
So
stand on
you
my
did
nose.
that as an experiment.
Yeah, I said, let me try it one time. I tried it and it went well. Everybody got their little $10 out of me. They got their little ride to the store. They got to borrow the car. They got whatever they was asking for. No, now it's a big no.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
ain't got it. I don't want to get up. I ain't got to.
So you got clear on your whys behind your nose.
No, I guess so. Yeah, I did. I got clear on my nose, wise behind my nose, because you're not just going to use me up just because you want to.
I have some questions. I've been taking notes,
So
but I want you to get through yours first. Easier.
let's do it.
Oh, yeah, like and so now for the start question, is what was the moment as a parent or a entrepreneur that you felt like you got it out the mud, or both?
Uh, so not necessarily a parent out the mud, right? Because like I said, I'm blessed to be working remote, so that's just a blessing in itself. And I got to realize that not everybody can do that. People have to go to daycare. People have to take their kids to school. I ain't knocking them, but I do knock the lack of effort after facts, right? So even if you got to take your kid to school or daycare and you ain't putting in no time with your kid, that's on you, right? But my get down the mud moment was when I was going to school for IT. Uh, I was ECPI and I didn't have a car. I didn't have a car, so I was catching a bus. So I would get up in the morning and catch the bus from like 7 in the morning to go to school to be there from 8 to 1. And then I was working from 3 to midnight. And so I did that 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Rain, the AC. And I had people staying with me in my apartment. And they would see me leave the house with my damn trench coat, my boots, and my book bag inside my raincoat, looking crazy. But I'm going to school. I'm going to get it done. I did that for about at least 9 to 10 months through a winter, through a summer. It was terrible. It was awful.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, I graduated in November. I got a job making 50,000 a year, like in March. So I was making $12 an hour in that job to a $50,000 a
Mm-hmm.
year job, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with all that other stuff. That was all worth it. It was literally overnight. Like, oh, I'm good now, right? So I still had to do a bunch of learning, a whole bunch of growing, but it was like that was me getting out of the mud, like literally daily at the bus stop, all kinds of crazy people, all kinds of situations, just going to school angry and
Yeah.
mad, and just going to work right after. You know what I mean? To make sure I had sometimes I was even delivering Chinese food. I was delivering Chinese food. When I had night classes, I would deliver Chinese food from 11 to like 2. Go to school like 4. Counting my little. I remember I had a classmate. I would count my Chinese money. He was like, "Bro, what do you do? Why do you keep coming here with cash every day?" I was like, "I ain't selling no drugs. That's Chinese food." He's like, "Chinese food?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." And so that was just me getting out of the mud at the time. Yeah.
Before Uber, before DoorDash.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a lot. And you mentioned you're prioritizing taking care of yourself. During that time, was that on your mind? Is that something you was practicing back then?
Yeah, but no. I worked out. I am not like I'm religiously working out now, but I was always an active guy. So I would play basketball. I would go run. I would do my little meditations. But I ain't had no idea it was prioritizing myself. I didn't have any kids then either, right? So it was just me. It was just me. So I was just going through the motions. But now those things that I was doing, meditating, working, walking out, running, I still do them today. But it's more like a religious or consistent or constant thing. Like I work out 5 days a week for sure. I walk every day, and I do some of the same workouts, consistently.
I'm being inspired over here.
Easy money. Wake up and get to it. Sometimes I don't brush my teeth. Say what? Yeah, easy money. That's the best, easiest part. That's the easiest part. Wake up and get to it. I don't even brush my teeth. I want to take my walk. I want to take a walk. I ain't talking about it but myself and my creator. You know what I mean?
You walk before you work out?
Most days. But I do walk every day. So like leg day. Today was leg day. I'm going to walk after, right? I walked after. I did my leg workout. I woke up. I stretched. I got me some waters, right? I drank some hot lemon water with stuff in it. I drank me a little helium husk. With that, drink some water, do my stretches, do my legs, and go outside and take a couple laps around the neighborhood every day. Or it's chest day. I'll go outside and walk, come in chest. No, ain't no. Even when I'm out selling, so I'll go to Hampton Roads and sell, or I'll go to Manassas, or I'll go to Alexandria or Herndon. I'll get up and walk. And if I don't work out, I'm gonna stretch. And if I miss a day, I'm gonna work out the next day for sure, regardless, right? So. Yeah, that's it.
I think that's what it takes. I've been personally searching for the piece that makes it non-negotiable. I think it's just what you said. Because if I don't get up and get at it, something will fill in that space immediately.
Absolutely, immediately. And if you don't, so. Also, my kids are younger. A lot of my peers or friends, they had kids younger in their 20s, right? And so they, I don't know what it is, but I just get that my kid can be 16 in 10 years. I'm going to be 46 in 10 years, 47. I can't be the fat dad. I can't be the bad dad bod dude. I can't. He's going to need somebody to play with. He's going to need somebody to practice. About it. I got the 6-pack. I don't care. Y'all keep that. My son can need somebody to practice with. He can need somebody to race with. He can need somebody to pull up with. I can't push him, but I ain't pushing myself. He don't see me at the age of 6. He this is all he know. You know what I'm talking about? So when he get 16, them other kids, even if he don't want to be an athlete, right? He gonna be physically strong. He's gonna be a top tier guy. You know what I'm talking about? Regardless, he can learn how to push himself. He can know how to motivate himself. He's gonna know how to take care of himself. And so when he get his kids, right, it's gonna be 40 years of that. You feel me? I've been doing this with my whole life. I don't know. Again, that's me. I've been doing this my whole life. I ain't no other choices.
Yeah.
You're passing
what
down.
Did
you're passing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
There's a delay.
I was just going to make a statement about how by practicing that, by demonstrating that and having your son practice that, you're changing your genetics, like literally, like physically.
He got a choice.
Passing down good metabolism.
He got a choice, but after he gets out of my house, after I don't have to take care of him anymore, like he'll be able to say, "Oh, I don't want to work out." But I promise, I hands down guarantee, if he goes to college or military or off out of my house at the age of 19, it stops. He'll pick it up back in within a year or two. I hands down guarantee.
It's gonna feel foreign to him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
One more thing about
because he knows what it feels like not doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it feels like to not do it, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lita, did you have any more questions before I go to the fun questions?
One more. So you said you walk every day. When I found a lot of people associate walking as exercise with elderly people, but I have in my life learned how important it is for our overall health, mental and physical, and just not just our cardiovascular, but how it makes us stronger. So my question is, how did you come to that point where you decided that you were going to walk every day at this age?
I've been walking. So I've been walking on the wake up for at least 10 years now. At least 10 years.
You've been walking what?
On the wake up, at least 10 years. I got a high metabolism and I'm an athlete, right? And so I don't talk about fat people, but I talk about fat people a lot. Like I always say, it's hard for me to learn from somebody who's overweight, right? Who don't care about their health, right? So yeah, they may have some knowledge about a particular thing, but you don't take care of your body. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't need it because clearly you're neglecting you to get to somewhere else. I believe, you see my yin yang symbol here. You can have it all. You can. There is a rhythm to this thing. You can have it all, right? So they can tell me that they can't, and that's fine. That's on them. The person who says you can, the person who says you can, are both usually right? So walk. And when I go, and the crazier part about it is, I'm not jabbing. That's what people be saying. But that's if you want to. If the shoe fit, look. If the shoe fit.
If your toes are hurting,
leave my shoes alone. Leave my shoes alone, my ninja. Leave my shoes alone, okay? Leave my shoes alone, okay? I'm gonna walk tomorrow.
I don't care. I'm gonna be up there. So that's the thing. I don't care. I'm gonna go walk. But when I do go walk, guess who I see walking? Old people.
Guess who you see walking?
Fit people.
Yeah.
Older, fit people. They're 70, 80 years old walking. And I'm like, all right, I'm in the right space. Right? Because I don't see any overweight, fat, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds walking. And if I do, they're not as consistent. They're just walking. They walking the dog and then that's it. Or they're just going to a particular place they got to. You know what I'm talking about? They're not on a intentional walk. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. I'm walking after this interview, okay? Lita, meet me at the track.
We'll do.
All right.
Hold on.
So we about to go.
Before we get on, I got to tell you something else. You don't. If you got to get a membership to go work out, you don't want to work out.
Ooh,
if you got to go to a particular, if you got to go to a particular place to walk,
this is how you hang up people when they start talking trash.
No, she didn't.
If you gotta,
her feet on both her toes hurting.
If you gotta go somewhere to work out, you can buy. Amazon is the biggest. Amazon to get you weights to the door. Amazon to get you a mat to the door. Amazon to get you a resistance band to the door. Everybody has a parking lot. Everybody has a sidewalk. You can go outside and walk. You can go walk.
So are you saying that people, just these people that buy memberships to a gym are subconsciously just trying to purchase an obstacle for themselves for something that they don't actually want to do?
No, I ain't say that, because some people need equipment. Some people like equipment. But the people who go to the gym consistently will also work out at home, right? If they have the means to buy that equipment to keep it home, they'll work out at home. I'm talking to people who get the gym membership because they
never go.
I'll work out because I got a gym membership. I'll go. But then they don't use it as they should, right? Like, then you don't want to work out in the first place. And then people who don't work out and I tell them they say they want to get fit or start getting fit, just start walking. Just start walking. Don't forget the gym. If you can't walk every day for a week, you're not going to the gym. If you can't walk,
I'm walking every day for a week. I will see you next Thursday. Stop playing with me.
If you can't walk every day for a week, you're not gonna go to the gym.
You're not going to the gym. You're not gonna go to the gym. It's like baby steps, and it's not easy. But it's like if you're not gonna walk every day, you're not going to the gym.
Right.
Okay, so go ahead. All right, I'm ready to go to the next subject. This is making me.
You want to walk?
Y'all look crazy.
Let me drink some water, okay? All right, so I like to ask. We're gonna just do some questions for fun. Is this or that? Would you rather have a beach vacation or a mountain getaway?
I'm a beach boy, so I said mountain getaway because I'm going to the beach.
Mountain getaway? You going anyway?
I'm going. All
right.
I'm going to the beach anyway. Yeah.
Okay. So best or worst? What's the worst food you've ever tasted?
I ain't an okra fan. Or I ain't dissing nobody.
You hear that? He said he don't like okra.
It tastes like slime. It tastes like spit. It tastes like snot and saliva.
You ain't had okra that Lita made. That's why.
I don't know. What else?
I don't like
Ethiopian.
okra.
I went to an Ethiopian restaurant one time and it was not my favorite. I ain't knocking their food, but it just wasn't my favorite. Maybe I need to go try something else.
You need to try something else. Ethiopian food is amazing.
Okay.
It is. Okay. Last question. Would you rather eat worms or go a whole week without your phone?
The phone would be harder. I done ate crickets. I done ate termites. The phone would be harder.
Yeah.
The phone is.
All right.
I don't get the phone.
Yeah. All right. What's next for you? What can people expect from you in the next year? 2025 is coming up. Any projects that you're working on? Where can people find you?
Everywhere. So I walk every day, like I've been talking about. I just started a brand called. Why let the comment come through? I want to see what he said. Do you consume media while you walk?
Good question.
Do I consume media when I walk? Sometimes, but not normally. No, most of the times, no, because I'm trying to pray. I'm trying to do my affirmations. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am motivated. Health is all around me. Wealth is all around me. Love is in me. Love is all around me. I am successful. I got a bunch of affirmations I say when I'm walking. So about the first half of the walk is just me and the creator talking motivational stuff or whatever, right? Just get my mind right for the day. So I do the walk. So I'm starting a brand called Motivational Purposes Only. And in Motivational Purposes Only, I said I'm going to walk anyway. So I just started recording my feet. When I'm walking, and I put a quote over it. I've been doing that for maybe 2 years now. So I got a little teeny following on TikTok, and people see it like, bro, keep going. Cause I see it. I just get quotes from the internet or some stuff that I've thought about or from my readings or whatever. And now I have I found this idea on TikTok to do a t-shirt bar. So a t-shirt bar is instead of having your shirts pressed up and designed already for selling, right? Which is the wasting of inventory, right? So let's say you press up 10 designs and 20 different shirts, right? And you sell 5 of those. That rest of the inventory is not going to sell, but you got to push it, right? But now it's called a t-shirt bar. So I got a bunch of shirts. So a bunch of smalls, a bunch of shirts, a bunch of colors, right? And then I got a bunch of pre-printed designs. So I have maybe 20 or 30 different designs. So the person can pick your shirt, pick your design, and I will press your shirt right now. And so the inventory doesn't get wasted on the shirts. They're just blank still. You can always pick a different, somebody can always pick a shirt to put on that. I put a design on a shirt. And so that's a new t-shirt design. So I got a bunch of quotes for motivational purposes only. And I'm starting a t-shirt bar. I go outside and like new era, like embroidery and the fitteds. Yep. But you can pick your hat You can pick your design and press it up. But I do mine on the spot because it only takes 45 seconds to a minute to press up a shirt. So you want the design, you want this blue large. All right, give me 2 minutes. Right, go press it up, bag it up for you, and you off your on your way. So that's my new thing. I'm on. I just had my Halloween season for my mask. Like I said, I sold out, and I should have had more. So I know for next year, that's gonna be a thing. And the T-shirt bar, I got an event in Herndon, Virginia. I'm going to November 23rd.
Wow.
I got a podcast, figuring shit out.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say,
me and
Lita. I was gonna say, me and Lita are actually thinking about having our kids go out and sell kid toys and stuff. So you gotta link up with us so we can, have our babies out there with you when you get ready to go. So
for sure.
How many boys and girls?
I've been screaming. I got one boy and 2 girls. I've been screaming to people like since the pandemic. Since the pandemic is like people are fiending to go outside. People are going to any and every event. Why? Because you're not locking me in this house no more. I've been locked in the house for 18, 19, 20 months. I ain't doing that again. I'm going outside. And then people, when they go to events, they're already in the mode of I'm going to buy something, right? I don't do free events. I don't like the free events because they be, is this free? No, it's not. Right. I went to a church event a couple weeks ago and they was just trying to take stuff off my table. I'm like, dog, that ain't free. But it's cool. I like giving back whatever. I discount the price, whatever. But it's like,
so wait, you don't vend at events that you don't pay for, or are you saying it has to be paying customers for an event?
No, I'm saying if the event is holding a free event, 9 times out of 10, I don't want to be there. If the customers have to come for free, they didn't bring a lot of money to get in here, right? They didn't bring a lot of money to spend. They brought money to eat, for the most part, right? So, like, I go to the Caribbean Fest in Norfolk. The ticket is $50. I go there and I do $3,500 in a day because people come there ready to spend money. They're ready to buy stuff, right? Everything that costs, they already got that mindset, right? So no, I don't go to the free events. And then the other part is I go to an event where there's a lot of people. I don't want to go to an event where there's 500 people. I'll need half the people there to buy from me to make a good day. If I go to an event with 2,000 to 3,000 people, I need 1% of the people. 1% of the whole of everybody there. That's perfect for me. I don't need everybody to buy from me. Just if I get 300 people to buy from me, I'm having a good day. 300 people at $25. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, right? And then I have enough inventory for it too. So yeah, that's another story for another day. Keys, go outside with your cups. I've been telling you this for how long? Lita, get her outside.
Years.
And then y'all,
I will. And I've been trying to get her to walk. So
y'all in the more dense area.
What'd you say
about selling stuff?
Can you hear me? Y'all in a more dense area than I'm in, right? So it's a lot of different events going on. Y'all got events every other weekend. Like if I was down there, I would be at Black Brand Weekend selling, right? Keys, I'm trying to come down there for your beard thing, Majiggy. I'm trying.
Can you come, please? Zach, thank you for giving your comments. Are you coming? Zach, it looked like you got a beard. Zach, do you have a beard? You should come. All beards must come. Speaking of
Figuring Shit Out podcast. What's up?
Yes. So Figuring Shit Out. That is your podcast.
Absolutely.
And what else? Is there anything coming up for Novel Views?
Yeah, I got it. I'm booking I got a book. Speaking engagement book is free, but it's cool. I know how to sell them on the back end. I ain't scared. It's a high school up here, and we talk about computer literacy, right? So we're just talking about why you should get into tech, how to get into tech, and don't be afraid to get into tech because the way life is going now for them children's, plumbers are going to be out of jobs. Construction is going to be dwindling down. Y'all seen the shipyard mayhem. Dentists are going to be, obsolete. Mailmen are already going to be crazy because just imagine a self-driving auto mail truck, right, with a hand inside delivering the mail because it can sort the mail, it can read the mail now, has an arm that can put it in the mailbox, right?
Mm.
And it can drive by itself. It don't need, and I dare you to knock the little mail truck over because you're going to jail forever. It got cameras on it, got sensors on it, right? They got drones out here now that's dropping people packages off. Y'all know about the drone company is in the Hampton Roads area, right? So a lot of those careers is going to be obsolete. Like, so just helping kids get in tech, like that's my real passion, right? So yeah.
Awesome. Looks like Zach said that he does have a beard, but he's not sure if he's coming to the event. I think, Zach, if you understood why we're having the event, that's a different conversation.
Tell him why.
DM me, please.
Tell him why.
Huh? Tell him why.
Oh, tell him why.
The kids.
Okay. Tell him why now. Oh, thank you. I'm telling. Okay. So, Zach,
ABC.
the reason why we have right. The reason why we're having this event on November 17th is we are raising money for court-involved youth. So a lot of times young people that are have committed crimes against their community, against other people, they are trying to get on the right track. And there's not a lot of room unless you're doing really bad things and continuously doing bad things. Do you get the support that you need? So what we do, what Beards in Business does, 12 guys every year get together, raise money for these young people that have made the decision that after they have offended their community, that they are trying to get on the right track. We just give them support in that. So one year, one of the young people, he was facing like 20 charges, 8 years of penitentiary, adult penitentiary at 16. With the help of Beards in Business, we were able to get that young man resources. We were able to help him get access to opportunities that kept him on the right track. And now that young man is going to school, he's working, and his life is on the right track because of the work that Beards in Business does through the charity Young Investors Group. We are able to make impact. So it's more than just coming to an event, and having a good time. It's actually reinvesting in our young people. So that's why you should come. Okay.
You can't not come down.
That's why you should come. You say what? He's with it.
He's with it.
So for those of you that want to attend, you guys just go to virginiabeardfestival.com. You'll get a chance to see the past events, how to get tickets, videos of the work that we do. And I am so grateful that you, King, have poured into not just my children, but poured into the work that we're doing with Young Investors Group. And I look forward to getting some of that technology partnership together with Young Investors Group and having you come and talk to the people, to the young people. Actually, this yesterday, we have an after school program, and they are actually practicing the art of selling. So I can't wait to show them this video. Would be better if you actually come down here for the after school
always
program.
Be selling though. ABC always be closing. Always be selling.
Yes, I can't wait to connect them to you in the work that you do. So really fast.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you
I
so
have to
much.
have my son meet you. He was talking about.
Go ahead.
We have a lag. No, I was just saying he was started talking about becoming an ethical hacker. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. I didn't even know there was a such thing as ethical hackers, or that it was a profession. So I'm sure y'all could have extensive conversation. He's 9. So
perfect.
If you inspire little Michael and Nigel that way.
Yes. For sure. And sir, you need one of these bottles. Why are you drinking out of a water bottle? I think you need to go to my website. Guys, please, as a team together, say it with me. King, please go to parentsoutthemud.com and get your moto bottle, please and thank you. While you over there drinking water out of a random plastic bottle, please go. Okay.
Why your domain name so long?
Parents Out the Mud, okay?
Why your domain name so long?
Why is my what?
It's
Domain
like figuring
name
shit
for
out.
Yeah, it's
That's
no
easy.
different
The
than figuring
same.
shit out. It's almost the same letters. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Anyway, let me.
Anyhow,
We're This is what we about to do on this. I don't up on him. We're going to a commercial break. Come on, come on, commercial break. Come on. Man, a commercial break ain't commercialing. Golly.
see,
No, we're not
the
commercial
universe love
breaking.
me.
Okay, thank y'all
Universe
very
don't play
much.
about me. Look.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hello, I'm Business D. Willis.
My name is Eric Castagno.
My name is Daryl Davis.
My name is Elon.
My name is Ashford Gay. And I'm Chris, the Alkaline Man, Family Springs, Natural Teaching Alkaline Water.
Hey man, look here. Come here, y'all love beers. That's why we're here. And then the third reason we're here is a party with a purpose for an amazing nonprofit organization, Young Investors Group, whose mission is to help our young black teens avoid the prison pipeline for financial education. How many of us want our young black teens to avoid that prison pipeline?
This is my third or fourth year in the Young Investors Calendar Beard event.
I came to be involved with the group in the initial Young Investors photo shoot over at the Hampton Road helipad. I've been working with her ever since then. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be working with her up until this point.
And I love what she's doing because she is getting the young African American men off the streets, helping them fight their cases, finding them places to stay, helping them get into college and stuff of that nature.
I had an amazing time. I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. And what Kizzy is doing is something similar to what I've been a part of growing up, which is working with the young investors, bringing information to the kids to give them tools to basically be able to learn, give them a different aspect of what entrepreneurship looks like from the inside out.
Yes, indeed. And thank you all for who everybody that joined in, Zach, for giving your insight and asking your questions. And those of you that get a chance to see the replay, I hope that you were able to get insight in learning ways that you can build your business, balance life, balance your time, balance family, and just stay inspired. Guys, don't forget, go to www.parentsoutthemud.com to get your Parents Out the Mud merch and continue to support the movement. And we will see you next time.